Redrick here, the mom strategist. You guys are going to love this gem scope today. You're going to love this gem scope. My hair is wet, as you know. Every single day I come to you, hey Fred, you're going to love this scope today. Every single day I come to you with a gem scope, with a simple gem scope. Thank you for sharing. Today's scope is how to tell when you are thinking small. How to tell when you are thinking small. I have 5 simple but powerful things that I want to share with you guys today. I'm Mia Redrick. I am the mom strategist, and I support my clients with both life and business success. In fact, I believe that your life informs your business. It should inform your business, right? Your business does not inform your life, right? Thank you. I know this is going to be a good one. Sandrika is in the house. You guys put your seatbelt on for this one. I'm at the gym and had a great workout. This was a crazy workout today, right? You're so excited for today. I am so excited because today I'm going to be sharing really simply how to tell when you're thinking small. Now, there are 5 things I'm going to share with you. I will tell you that when you're done the scope, you're going to know whether or not you're thinking small or not. Like literally, you're going to be able to look at these 5 things and say, or do any of these apply to me? Good morning, Hillary. Good to see you. All right. I got your email also, Hillary. I'll respond to you today. All right. Just wanted to say that. All right. So I'm Mia Redrick. I am the mom strategist, and I support my clients with both life and business success. I'm a business coach, and I support my clients in understanding that first and foremost that they are product, that you can take your professional skills, your background, your gifts, your education, and you can leverage those things to create product and sell with one-to-many models. That's exactly what I do. I work from the comfort of my home. I love what I get to do and serving the world with my gifts, and that's what my clients do too. And I got started my business about 13 years ago. Thank you guys for sharing. If you haven't shared, please share. Come on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope. This is going to be like that bring it home kind of scope, like bring it home. I'm going to bring it home today, all right? And I got started my business 13 years ago with just the thought that I could combine my background as a corporate trainer and my love of motherhood in a business, and I had no idea how I was going to do that. And so I have done that, and I'm really excited with the help of many coaches and teachers and trainers. I've just had to figure out for myself, how might I take my intellect and monetize that. And I know some of you guys are like, I'm smart, I'm sitting here at work and I'm making somebody else rich, or I'm helping somebody else with their dream, and I want to figure out how I can do at least some of that for myself. That was me, and I've done exactly that. And I supported other entrepreneurs in packaging their know-how also. And what it looks like at times is you might be a doctor and you only make money seeing patients, but you could literally package what you know. Like I have one of my clients, Dr. Yolanda Lindsay, who you guys all know, dermatologist, and she literally did that. She's a dermatologist, and she created a course for cosmetologists and trichologists on how to identify, additional signs of hair loss using her expertise, and sells that as an online passive course. Or it could be that you're an anchor woman. I work with an anchor woman, and I don't want to say her name, and she understands the news, and she created a news academy for people to go through her academy, because she understands how to do a proper interview. She understands how to pitch a segment. So you can take your know-how and your gifts, and you can package those things into product. It's really what my sweet spot is supporting top professionals, coaches and authors and speakers, those of you who are out there like kicking butt, right? But you're not making any money to back that up because you don't have product, leveraging what you know how to do. The hearts aren't there, but I'm talking to you, all right? I'm going to get into my gem scope today. If you haven't shared yet on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Periscope, please do that, because it is going to be a fire scope today. If you're not already connected to me on Facebook, Mia Redrick, the mom strategist. Mia Redrick, the mom strategist is my public page there, so make sure you check me out over there. And if you're not connected to me on my emails list, you're missing out. So it's miaredrick.com, all right? miaredrick.com, all right? So you don't want to miss the promos that come there, all right? So I'll talk to you anyway, so let me get started. If you guys are ready, I'm ready, all right? And today what I'm going to teach on for my gem scope is how to tell when you were thinking small. And I wrote 5 things down, and all I want you to do as I share these 5 things is I want you to think, first of all, like, is this me, all right? When I'm talking, like, if what I'm saying, if you like, is this me? Okay, then you know you got that, all right? Okay, hey there, thank you so much, right? Is this me, all right? And so there are 5 things that I have seen over and over again, or even experienced myself, done myself, and I can see these as the signs of thinking small. And the first thing is when you are only focused on who hurt you, all right? So when you can only focus on who hurt you, that is a sign that you are thinking small. Let me just explain what that looks like. So, you've heard the saying that when you don't realize, or when a situation doesn't hurt you anymore, that's when you know that you're healed. And when you have a situation in your life that maybe somebody said something, maybe somebody did something, maybe somebody took something, and you keep replaying the thing that just happened like 2 years ago, like it happened today, this morning, that is a sign that you are thinking small, all right? And I'm going to tell you why. Because one of the things you got to understand is that you got a limited amount of time and energy on this earth to like do what you need to do. And to give your time, effort, energy, and talent to someone else that doesn't deserve it means that you are thinking small. It means that you aren't fully valuing who you are and what you bring to the table. Because the moment that you understand that, you would just be thinking, I don't have time for that. I'm way too more important for that. That if you're dealing with people in your life right now who haven't valued you, they haven't respected you, they haven't been kind to you, they have hurt you, and maybe they've done it over and over again, and they just can't get there. Obviously, be forgiving, but they can't get there. You get there for you, all right? And when you get there for you, you're going to find that a lot of times when you can't get there, it makes it difficult to be as creative as you need to be, as productive as you need to be. See, this is what I'm saying, right? As creative as you need to be, as productive as you need to be, because you are still stuck on who hurt you and playing that over and over again, instead of deciding that you deserve to find people who will love you, all right? And all your effort and all your talent and all your, all your gusto in each and every day is about aligning yourself with people who value who you are instead of focusing on who hurt you. Now, you guys, there's no hearts in the room, but I'm just breaking this down. Today, what I'm talking about very simply is how to tell when you are thinking small. And one of the ways you can tell when you're thinking small is when what you are thinking about is controlled by what somebody else did, okay, that doesn't even deserve to be inside your head. They don't even deserve to be, running your day. And you're thinking small when that person is so prominent in your mind that you cannot do what you need to do for you. All right. So that's one of the signs. I want you to think about it right now. Think about maybe it's somebody that hurt you. It could be a coworker, and that you just keep playing it over and over again in your head, instead of thinking about how do you align with something that does deserve you, something that someone that will respect you, instead of constantly replaying the hurts and the pain over and over again, all right? You're not going that way, all right? So I hope that supported you. Number 2, all right? You will understand that you are thinking small when you are asking questions like, how long should I? When you are asking a question like, how long should I? All right, so let me explain this to you, all right? I'm at the gym, so I'm going to break this down. All right, so imagine you want to be in the best shape of your life. That's me, all right? And you say to your trainer, how long should I work out? Like, are you serious? Like, well, oh, no, let's talk about your business. Like, maybe your goal is to make $250,000 in your business this year, and you say, how long should I? Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Or maybe you want to have a great marriage, all right? And you say, so how long should I date him or her? The moment that you are quantifying the thing that you say is the most important thing, or the most amazing goal that you have, with how long should I, you are thinking small. And I'll tell you why. Because when it's something that you really want to do, there is no number on it. You're going to do it as long as you can. You're going to do as much as you need to do to get to where you want to be, because you're staying there and you're exceeding where you are. And so often people want to know, how long do I? Like, how long do I do a Periscope broadcast, right? And before I get an audience, or how long do I, right? But it's like, people who are committed to the goal and the process, you do it until you create the results. You do it and you change yourself, right? So you're not qualifying what you're doing with limitation, but if you're thinking small, typically you do. Is this making sense? Now, do me a favor. Please share on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, because I'm just going to break this down today. I'm talking simply about how you can tell when you are thinking small. Now, what I've talked about already, what I've shared already, is number one, is when you can only focus on who has hurt you, and everything that you're talking about, like you're in front of people who haven't hurt you, but you're talking about people who have hurt you, right, in the past, and you can't get past that, you are thinking small. Because if you were thinking big, you would be thinking about who could you get around, or what could you create to create an environment of people that affirm you. You wouldn't be stuck with people who don't like you, who aren't treating you nice. You understand what I'm saying? You would get out of there, right? And some of you guys need to get out of there, get that out of your head. The second thing is, how long should I? If you're that person that's asking that question all along, how long should I blog before ... How long should I, right? Like, how long should you do what you need to do to hit 6 figures in your business? Like, is that, like, what kind of question is that? How long should you exercise? How long, like, until you hit your goal and exceed it, right? Because it's not just about that. And I always know when people are close to that place where they're going to quit whatever they're going to do, because they always qualify what they want to do with how long should I, or I have done this or that for a set period of time. But I'm telling you, if you're in it to win it, it's not a set period of time. You know, I just saw an incredible video that one of my clients posted in our community. It was about Denzel Washington, and he said that, man, it took him 20 years to become to be the Denzel Washington that we know right now, right? Making $25 million or, pop per movie or whatever it is he makes. But fact of the matter, he said it took him 20 years. And I know he wasn't saying, how long should I? He was talking about how he ended up at one point, he had been in a movie, and then he had to still go back to the unemployment, office, because he still wasn't, he wasn't in a movie, he was on Broadway and on a popular, theater production. However, he still wasn't very successful monetarily, and he was in the unemployment office waiting for his check, and somebody's like, I just saw you. What are you doing here? He said, you got to do what you got to do until you don't have to do that anymore. And I think a lot of you guys could benefit from that you've got these time limits on how you're going to do things, and what it's going to take to do whatever it is you need to do. And it's just unrealistic. All right. But it's small thinking. All right. Number 3, if you're asking yourself, how much should I, right? Like, when you get to that place and you're like, how much should I, right? Like, this is for those of you, I'm breaking this down, Jasmine. This is for those of you who are saying, for those of you who are wondering if you're thinking small or not, but before you make an investment in yourself, you know what I mean? You're like, like your dream, right? That dream you've been talking about that you say, like, you got to have, right? It's so important to you. Like, oh man, you think about it every day. But when it's time for you to invest in your dream, you're like, how much should I, or how much can I? All right. But I'm going to tell you something that, there isn't a price on the thing that you want. I mean, and that's whether it's a class that you want, or whether it's a coach that you want, or whatever, or your marriage. There's no price on the things that you want. You find that people who want it and they want it bad enough, they find a way. And I see it every single day, and I'm not convincing anybody to do anything, but I'm going to tell you for sure that what I know is true is I talk to people every day who make a decision to work with me, and they're not necessarily, they didn't get on the phone with me and know that morning that they were going to pay $10,000 or $15,000. They didn't, that's not what they woke up with. But they made a decision that they were worth it in that moment. And so for those of you who are the how much should I, and as it relates to your dream or that really big thing, or how much time do I date my husband or my wife, like how much, do what you need to do to make the relationship better. And I will tell you, you will know you're thinking small the moment that you think about what you want and then you quantify it with some number. You know what I mean? Like, I want this, but no. You know what I mean? Thinking small. I will tell you that. We make investments all the time. My husband and I invested This is 21 years ago in real estate. We paid $25,000 for a coach, right? We paid $25,000 for a real estate coach. And there were no guarantees. Like nobody said, "Listen, you put your $25,000 in here. Let me guarantee this," right? But because we didn't think like that. We were always people who understood the value of sowing a seed, and we weren't like, "How much should I?" We were like, "We need to learn what we need to learn so we can do what we do not know how to do." All right, and a lot of you guys could benefit from that. And I'm gonna break this down. I'm not anti-job, you know this. But I want to break this down. It comes from a working mindset. When you work and you're used to trading time for dollars every single day, then you understand that your choices have been squelched, right? Have been in a box of whatever your income is every single week. And when you think about making a decision for yourself, you're first thinking about the box that you're in. See my shirt? I think outside the box. All right, you're thinking inside this box called your paycheck. And as a result of that thought, that's how you're making your decisions. You need to understand that about yourself. If you're trying to be an entrepreneur and break outside of that box, it's not inside your paycheck. You got to go and find the money. And I will tell you that. And so, it's sort of like if I'm talking to someone and they say to me, "Oh, Mia, I want to work with you. I got to work with you. Like I listen to you every day and I resonate with what you're talking about. And I've seen what your clients are creating. And I know that it's real because it is real. All right. I'm not the hype master. This is real. All right. And then they're like, "Oh man, but my dream ain't worth that." You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, what you want me to do with you? Like, am I supposed to, you want me to talk to you and help you build your dream, like forever, and change your family's life, and you don't want to have skin in the game? No. Okay. And I just want to break that down. Like, it's a mindset thing. No disrespect at all. I just want to break it down. If you're the person that's like, "How much should I? How much? Let me see what my job, the box tells me I can afford for my life or for my dream." And if that's you need to change that. You need to check that. All right. Number four, who's helped you? All right. So if you are thinking small, all right, do me a favor. If you haven't shared on Twitter, on Facebook, on Periscope, now's a great time. I am Mia Redrick. I'm the mom strategist. I support clients with both life and business success. You can always check me out at miaredrick.com. Today what I'm talking about is, thank you for sharing, is how to tell when you are thinking crazy small. And what I've covered already is when you can only focus on who hurt you. Like it's like 2017, and you still talking about something from 25 years ago. You know what I mean? How you're so hurt, you're so wounded, you can't move forward. You got a mindset problem, right? And you understand that about yourself. Lots of people are hurt. Lots of people have had broken situations. Lots of people have done business and lost business and recovered, but you keep talking about what you did do, what somebody did, what somebody took, and you can't get through it. And then you got a mindset issue, and you got to understand that you're thinking small. Number two is how long should you, if you keep saying over and over again, how long should I expect this coaching program to work? What? Excuse me? You know what I'm saying? How long should it be? Like, it's all on you, boo. Like you got to do what you got to do. All right. How many crunches should I do before I expect a six pack? I mean, what? Are you serious? Are you joking? Like, right? Are you in it for the six pack, or are you in to know how many reps you have to do? All right. And I'm telling you, it's a mindset thing. Like those people who are in it to win it, we aren't counting. We're like doing what we got to do until we get there. All right. We're not whining about a number. Number three is how much should you, like, how much should I, how much is my dream worth? Like, how much should I, let me look at my calculator to figure out, okay, the value of my dream, what I can invest in my dream. Excuse me? Seriously? Are you serious? Like, did you just tell me, oh, this is this thing it means so much to you. Oh, you got to do this for your family because they mean everything to you. Excuse me, it's $150. $150 is all you can do to invest in the thing that's most important to you, that's going to provide financial freedom for you, to allow you to be there for your kids, right? That means so much to you. Are you serious? Like, really? All right. And then you can't amp that up for something that you know will make a difference for you in your life. I just want to break it down. And then number four is who's helped you. And let me break this down for those of you who are unclear. All right. This is the reality of that at any point in your life, in terms of your mindset, we all get to where we are because we stand on the shoulders of other people. And that's just true. I mean, honestly, I've lost 23 pounds now in this gym. Okay. And let me tell you, it ain't been easy, all right, at all. And I'm not near my goal, but I'm at 23 pounds. And I could not have gotten here without Sue, okay? Like my trainer, she and I, we have a date here Monday through Friday. She kicks my butt. She rolls me around this floor, makes me use equipment that, thank you so much. She makes me use equipment that like I would never make myself. And the fact of the matter is, it is an honor for me to be able to say, Sue at CityFit is thebomb.com, all right? It doesn't take anything away from me to be able to edify her or anyone else in my world that has added value to my world. That includes my parents, that includes my coaches, that includes my teachers, that includes my husband, that includes anybody in my friendships. I am happy to edify and honor the people in my world who have made my world great and amazing. And if you struggle in any way in doing that, think small. And I want to tell you that. And it's not an admirable characteristic, and it comes from a place of lack. It comes from believing in some way scarcity, right? That if you say something great about somebody else, that it takes away from who you are. But I want to tell you that it doesn't work that way. That the fact of the matter is, being able to say something great about someone else says a heck of a lot. I was going to say a hell of a lot about you. All right. And if you can't say it, then it means you think small. I just want to call you out, because if that's you, then I want you to get that. All right. Number five. All right. Number five. Who approves of you? All right. So number five is, ooh, this is good. All right. So today what I'm talking about is how to tell if you're thinking small, and that is who approves of you. All right. Now, if you're one of those people that before you move forward, you got to go survey the whole village, your neighbors, your husband, your friends, to figure out what you need to do for you, or you need to make sure that your business idea that, other people think that you can do it. If that's you, you're thinking small. And I will tell you that, you got a confidence, a self-esteem issue, a valuation issue, and it is just flat true, because the thing is, you were put here with amazing gifts. And it always cracks me up whenever I'm dealing with, and I get this, right, because I was like this too. Whenever I'm dealing with like a woman in particular, guys don't do this as much, and she's like, I want to work with you, but let me talk to my husband to just make sure he thinks this is the right thing for me. And I'm like, all right, okay. All right, your husband knows what you dream about at night? I mean, I share my dreams with my husband, but he doesn't know what I'm dreaming about. I dream in colors, polka dot, rainbows, all that kind of stuff. Now, when I tell him what it is, he gets the cliff notes, but he doesn't know what's inside of me, my heart, when I get up in the morning. Let me tell you, and there's not a thing that I say to Pat. If I bring it to my husband, we've been married 21 years, right? He's a great guy. I love him. And if I go to Pat and I'll say to him, babe, I got to do this thing, God. Like, this is like, I know it. I just feel it. He's going to be like, what? I can't stop you. I can't stop you. You know what I mean? Like, you got to do this. You sure? But see, a lot of you guys are looking for approval or validation for your dreams, and you don't reach for the thing, right? Yeah, right. You don't reach for your dreams, because actually what that is, Jasmine, is that they are looking to hide behind someone else and have that person say, no, not now. Because they're looking for approval, because they don't feel that they are ready, all right? Because they are using other people as the shield for them not going for the thing that they want. Because you guys all know, if you wanted a piece of cake, you didn't ask your husband, should you eat that piece of cake? You just ate it, right? Because you wanted it. But it was something that didn't call you out. It wasn't something that made you change. It wasn't something that made you afraid. And that's why you could do that, right? But the fact of the matter is, when you got to dig deep, then you got to go and ask somebody if they think that the thing you just talked to, well, in my case, the thing that you just talked to me about, your dream, this thing that's going to get you free, and this thing that's going to allow you to pick your kids up at the, end of the day, and, and be able to spend quality time with your husband in the middle of the week. That thing right there that you just talked to me about, and then you got to go and find out whether or not your husband thinks it's a good idea for you to move toward that thing. I'm going to tell you, good luck. All right? Because you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision that you're worth it. And I don't mean it to be rude. I'm just trying to shoot you straight because that's just what it is. It's Gym Scope. So my only goal is to create a shift and get you to understand when you're thinking small. And that's what it looks like. It looks like you need approval of others. Any single thing that I didn't ask Pat when I wanted to come to the gym and be consistent about this and sign up with my trainer and be a healthier me. Babe, do you think it's a good idea that I go to the gym and that I get a trainer and I work out with her every day? Are you serious? Like, he's like, girl, leave me alone with that. Like, if that's what you want to do, and that's typically how in any loving relationship it is. And I'm not talking about transparency around the finances because you have to be that. You're married, you're making a big investment. You got to say that. But there's a difference in going to somebody and saying, I think I want to do this, but you're not passionate about it. You know what I mean? You're not taking a stand for yourself. You're not saying this is what I got to do versus you think, babe, I should do this. And, it's like, you don't know you want to do it. What you asking me for? No, that's what I would tell you too. So if you want to know whether or not you're thinking small or not, I just laid out 5 things that I know will help you. Does this help you guys today? 5 things that I know will help you. Number 1 is looking at who has hurt you. Are you stuck on who hurt you? All right, it's 2017. It's time to come out of that. It's trying to build something new for yourself. Number 2, how long should you put in the work to do toward your dream, the thing that you really want? How long should you work that campaign, like until you get the customers? How long should you get on Periscope and generate an audience until people show up? How about that? Like, what about that? What about being committed to the result instead of being committed to the time? Okay, and number 3, who's helped you, all right? If you stuck and you stutter and you stumble when you're thinking about the people in your life who have been the giants for you and you can't say their names, you need to work on yourself, right? Like, I don't really need to say any more than that. It's just it's an inner game problem. There is more than enough room, and you need to be able to, in your reservoir of who you are, be able to. A giant can call out a giant. I'm just telling you, all right? So if not, then you know what I'm saying. That's a tiny thought. Number 4, how much should you? Like, what is it going to take? Who would not invest $1,000 to make $10,000? Who wouldn't invest $10,000 to make $100,000? Get your mind right? Thinking small. Like, people want to make $1 million and spend $50. Like, get out of here. All right, get out of here. All right, with that. And then who approves of you, right? For those of you who are looking for approval to move towards your dream, you're looking for validation. I just want to break it down. You know how it's a Gym Scope. Like, she pulled it all out today, right? So I always like to keep it 100 with everybody because I think that sometimes it's so much smoke and mirrors, right, on these channels anyway. And the fact of the matter is, it all boils down to these things: who, right? Whose and how, right? Who, like, think about it, right? So I wanted to break that down. Now, I want to ask you guys really quickly, if you haven't shared yet on Periscope, on Twitter, on Facebook, this was a great scope. So please share it so that other people can come. I do 2 scopes a day. In the morning, I come with like that shift, right? I'm boxing because I just worked out. It was crazy, 70-pound deadlifts. That's all I need to say. That's all I need. That about did me in today, right? My deadlifts were with a 70-pound kettlebell. I was like, done, okay, okay, and but also share on Twitter and Facebook, on Periscope, and then I come back typically in the evenings and I do a teaching scope that relates to business, and I'd love for you to join me then. It's just random times when it works for me. I'll probably be on tonight 9-ish, somewhere like that. If you are not connected to me on Facebook, my Facebook name is Mia Redrick, The Mom Strategist. It's my public page there. So make sure you stay connected with me over there. And then if you're not following me here on Periscope, hit that little guy so you can get notifications when I do come on. So I want to make sure you guys know that. Also, just wanted to announce to you guys that I'm hosting a profit strategy class, which is going to run the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, all right, for 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to break down for you many ways to monetize in your business, how to pitch, how to position, and how to package. If you have the wrong models in your business, it's difficult to create profitability in your business. So I'm going to break that down. The class is $14.99. It's $14.99. For those of you who book a strategy session with me and sign up for Core Moms, for my Core Moms coaching program, I will bonus you that course. So if you sign up this week in my Core Moms coaching program, I'll bonus you the class that I'm teaching, which is I'm selling for $14.99. All right, it's going to be a smoking class, right? So if you have been wanting to figure out how to generate profitable models in your business, I'm gonna break it down. I'm not gonna leave anything untouched. I'm excited about sharing that with my clients and all my Core Mom coaching clients who are here. Wink, wink. You guys, you get that also. So I'm excited about that. I want to thank you guys for your time today. Did you have any ahas today? Anybody want to share any ahas that you got as a result of being on this scope today? Any ahas? Anybody have any ahas? What was your favorite thought? All right. So if you're interested in booking a strategy session with me, check out my bio here on Periscope. I think it's bit.ly strategy with Mia. Bit.ly strategy with Mia. My bio has the link bit.ly strategy with Mia. Right. So check out my bio here on Periscope. It'll take you right there. You fill out a quick application. That's for those of you who are thinking about working with a coach. You're serious. You've been watching me a long time. You're like, yeah. Those of us who are in it to win it aren't counting. Right. If you're in it to win it, you're not counting. Like, how long do you have to do it? You do it as long as you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you do it as long until you create the results. My favorite is do it until you get the results, right? All right, and you both ain't Core Moms. That's how y'all think. That's how we think. That's how a giant thinks, right? You do it until you get the results, right? Sure, you make tweaks along the way. Yeah, absolutely. But a lot of us do it wrong before we get it right. And this whole idea that there's just one way to do something, there isn't. There's lots of ways to do things. I've done things wrong and then all of a sudden tweaked one part of how I showed up and boom, all of a sudden it hit. And I'm real excited about you guys understanding that. Ironically, my two clients from Core Moms Coaching who are here both like the same quote because they think like giants, right? So I'm excited to support more people who want that. Go to bit.ly, strategy with Mia. Check out my bio for the link. You have to fill out a short application, which makes sure that it's a fit. Like, I want to make sure that you're serious about moving your business forward, because I work with women and men, smart, sharp, and they believe in self-investment, and they're ready to get it done. They're action takers, and they're go-getters and go-givers. And if that's you, then I'm for you. All right. So I want to thank you guys for your time today. And if you're watching the replay, please share on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Periscope, because you can, and you can still heart it up. All right. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Bye, Jasmine. Bye, Hillary. Bye, Jasmine, Hillary. Sandrika. Hey. All right. I think I got everybody. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.